Coronavirus is tearing through our homes, workplaces, and finances. Many families are locked inside their home with limited income, unsure of when all of this will finally be over. Wondering what can be done to lessen the financial impact of this unexpected yet devastating crisis? Stay tuned to find out. COVID-19 disrupted our lives in many ways we didn't expect, including closure of many businesses. Workers across the entire country are getting laid off, and some projections suggest that we may end up with 20% unemployment rate as a result. That's 1 out of every 5 people, you guys. Employees fortunate to keep their jobs are often seeing a reduction in pay, particularly those in service, entertainment, restaurant, and tourism industries. And let's not forget the illness itself. Many doctors predict that up to 70% of the population will get infected, and that the average recovery period is 2 weeks. That means that potentially 7 out of every 10 of us are out of work for 2 weeks straight. Employers don't offer sick pay anymore, and those that do often limit it to 3 to 5 days, which means no pay while being sick for many workers. Sure, the government is doing everything it can to offer up stimulus funds to those impacted the most. But is that enough? Or can we be doing more on our ends to help navigate this difficult situation? The answer is yes. The key to success here is knowing how much money we spend to run our lives. Some of the items we buy are must-haves, like housing and insurance, while others are nice-to-haves, like hobbies, gym memberships, and subscriptions. And it's important to know which one is which. Does it mean you have to cancel all the fun things in your life just to stay afloat? Absolutely not. But be honest here, did you think I was going to say yes? Hit the like button below if you did. Fact is, I believe coronavirus situation is stressful already. And depriving ourselves of little things here and there will only make things that much more stressful and that much more unbearable. But I also believe that understanding the difference between your needs and your wants is what will allow you to navigate your finances successfully during this difficult time. And if you give me a few more minutes, I'll cover some specific examples. Let's start with your needs. These are usually your biggest expenses, and these expenses apply to just about everyone. This includes housing, car payments, insurance, utilities, cell phone service, food, gas, medication, loans, and credit card payments. This list will apply to just about anyone. However, you may have a couple items that don't apply to you, or a couple items that are unique to you that are not on this list. Just use your best judgment here. At a first glance, it may seem that all these charges have preset amounts due and that these amounts cannot be changed. I mean, mortgage payment stays the same, car payment also. However, taking a closer look reveals that there are options available to us to reduce even these seemingly difficult charges. For example, you can shop around for cheaper insurance, cell phone payment, or even a lower interest rates on loans and credit cards. And yes, it is time-consuming calling up banks and insurance agents. Yes, these people ask for way too much of our time and information. And yes, it absolutely can be frustrating spending time on hold or answering the same question multiple times. But the reality is, it is usually worth it. And most people can find a cheaper alternative with another company. So as you spend time at home, quarantined from work and school, pick up that phone. I know you're on it anyways, and call up a few places. You might be surprised at how much money you can save. The biggest area of control among our needs, however, is usually our food. We can scale up and down how much we spend by choosing between different grocery options and dining out options. So if the money gets tight, take a closer look at your food spending. Some families spend as little as $300 to $400 a month, while others as much as $3,000 to $4,000. What is your food budget? Let me know in the comments below. Expenses outside of your needs are your nice-to-have items, and these usually include things like entertainment, hobbies, cable, gym memberships, subscriptions, beauty services, home care services, and kids' activities. This list is not comprehensive and can include a wide variety of products and services. The best way to find out what yours are is to go through a month or two of bank and credit card statements line by line. I know we're all supposed to do it every month, but life gets busy, and the reality is most of us don't review our statements all that closely. Well, now is a good time. Commit 30 minutes to do this one day, and you may be surprised at some of the items you're paying for on a monthly basis. If you come across something you no longer use, just cancel it right away. The rest of the items you can keep, as long as the money allows. What if the money doesn't allow? Or what if the money suddenly changes and you don't quite have enough to cover all these fun things anymore? Well, that would be the time to consider each item to see what you can part with, or even better, replace with a less expensive or even free alternative. For example, loving a snack subscription box you spend $20 a month for? Well, maybe your spouse can surprise you with $10 worth of snacks of their choosing instead. Love that beauty box you spend $30 a month on? Well, maybe have your partner watch the kids, have a spa day, use your beauty stash, and indulge in the quality me time instead. Kids love going to the arcade? Well, maybe you can host a video game tournament at home with grids and points and small prizes. You can even connect with family and friends out there with all the multiplayer capabilities we now have. Dust off that air hockey table, pool table, or a basketball hoop if you have one. Gym membership can be replaced with working out at home or a less expensive online class option. Cable bill can be reduced by switching to a less expensive package. And going out to eat with the family can be replaced with a picnic in the park or camping in the backyard. The possibilities are truly endless here. So let your creativity run wild, and remember, try not to cancel the things you enjoy. Try to replace them instead with something similar but less expensive or free. You may be surprised to find out that having a good time with your family does not require spending a lot of money. Another surprising benefit of such homemade activities is that they often bring us closer with our family and friends, allow us to make unique memories, and help us forget about the stress and anxiety all around us. So go love your family, stay healthy, and please subscribe for more videos about family finances and life hacks. This was Alona. I'll see you in my next video.